Make the ground shake.
Hey guys, what's up? Heckman 2 here with a MX Simulator video where I'm actually talking. I know this is crazy, huh? But today I'm just going to be talking about my plans for 2017 Supercross and my team, my setup, and the people on my team. So, yeah, so the track we're riding is the 2017 Milestone Supercross made by Shad Daddy 708 or Dylan Copeland. This is his real name, I do believe. If not, I am sorry. But yeah, this is not a track review though, so I'm not going to spend too much time on the track. It's a nice track and not too terribly difficult, so I figured I would just ride on it some while I talk to you guys. So my plan for 2017 Supercross, sorry for the lag there for a second, but I'm going to be riding 450s, I've decided. I was considering for a while riding 250s and trying West Coast, but after doing some laps on a 250, I do not like the 250s in this game. I just cannot ride them, and they do not like me either, and I'm much more consistent on a 450. So unless they implement a licensing system that prevents me from racing 450 Pro, I'm just going to go ahead and do 450 Pro. It's easier for me to ride a 450, and it's easier for me to get home in time for a 450 class than it is for 250s, because the Pro class racing is going to be taking place on Wednesdays at 9 o'clock Eastern. So yeah, I usually get out of work around 10, but I'm going to request to get out at 9. So as long as I get home in time for 450 UID, then I will be good to go. So yeah, that's my plan. I don't really know what to expect. I'm just going to try to make it into main events for the first few rounds, and then after that start going for some top 10s and all that mumbo jumbo. So alright, let's see if I can... No, I ain't going to get no triple in there. Alright, let's go ahead and get back on the track. So yeah, that's my plan personally. My setup though, I am riding it right now. I am going to be having a team edit come out pretty soon, showing the setup off even more. Ouch. But yeah, that's going to be coming out soon, pretty quickly. Hint, hint, wink, wink. So look forward to that. Definitely a good edit, I think. Anyway, one of my better ones. But yeah, so I am running a Cowie, as you can see. I'm running Fox, 2017 Fox. I'm running a Bell Moto 9 helmet, and then I'm just running Dunlop tires, wheel model made by Pitusta, and I made the colorways on the wheel. So I can't quite remember what I was talking about because I just had to pause for a quick sec, so I apologize for that. But I was talking about my setup, I remember. So yeah, my bike is the J model, made for 2016, but the 2016 and 17 models are the same. So yeah, there's no real change for the Cowie anyway. So I'm just made it on his model, as I just destroyed myself. But the bike skins I made myself, but I did get inspiration from Toot and also Toby Stocks. So I got inspiration from both of those guys, putting them on my bike, and copied a few things that I liked from their different designs, as my game's lagging again. There we go. So yeah, but for the most part I did it myself, and I didn't just do the cutout design, I also transferred it so it covered the entire plastic, which took a little bit more time. It's hard to explain, but I think it looks pretty good. And so my main sponsor is Heckman Productions, obviously, my YouTube channel and all that. My secondary sponsor is Seb Media, who is one of my teammates, Seb Galea. He does amazing screenshots and awesome stuff like that, so I brought him on the team. We're good friends, and so he has his logo on the bike, on the shroud, the secondary sponsor. And then that's really the only sponsors that I have. I put Fox on there because it's the gear I'm running, and then I just put Bell on there because it's my helmet, and Pro Circuit because that's the type of exhaust I'm running, so nothing really too crazy. So yeah, that's my bike. My gear is made by Hoffman. Huge thanks to him. He hooked me up with 3 sets of gear. I got the Fox Creo. These are all the 360 sets. I got the Fox Creo, the Fox Air Sika, and then the Fox Grave, whatever it is. So yeah, the gear looks awesome. He did an amazing job on it. He's definitely one of the best, if not the best, gear makers out there. And so I put logos on it and tried to make it look decent. So yeah, that's my gear. Now my helmets, stop lagging game, there you go. Now my helmet, the model is made by MX958 or something. I'm not quite sure what his name is on the forums or in real life. But yeah, he did an awesome job on the model of the helmet, and it looks awesome. And so I actually didn't make my helmet designs because skinning helmets just is a foreign thing to me because of the way they line up and everything. I'm sure I could do it if I put my mind to it, but I just didn't feel like it. So I asked one of my good buddies, Jason Felke from Bentley Graphics, to whip up a design for me, which he did. It's free of charge, so definitely thanks to him. Go check out Bentley Graphics. They are the guys who did my real life graphics on my dirt bike. And so they play sim. They're pretty cool people, especially Jason. So yeah. So he made this helmet design. It is really cool. It's just black on the back. Ouchie. But it has a really cool design, and so he sent me the source file that he used, and I just went and changed colorways and made a bunch of different colorways of the helmet with the same design. And then each helmet has the rider's name underneath the visor. So mine has Heckman, and then all my other riders have different names, obviously. But it's just the last name underneath there. But yeah, so I'm really stoked on the setup. I put a lot more time into this setup than I have in any other setup that I've made. So definitely thanks to everyone who helped me out with it. And although they're probably not watching this video, but yeah. Oh, and also Jason also made my Heckman Productions logo that's on my shroud, and that I've been using for some of my edits. Not the one that's on my pit board. I made that one, but the new one that I've been using, he made that. And he just made that out of the blue when he was making the helmet because he didn't like mine. So he just made one for me. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad he did that because it looks much better than the one I made, in my opinion anyway. And then he also made the Seb Media logo because Seb's previous logo looked like a pile of poop. So he made one for Seb free of charge as well. So thanks for Jason for helping out. He did a lot of things to get this set up to where it is now. So yeah. That's the setup. I'm pretty happy with that. And so my team, I was only putting riders on the roster that I was really close friends with, or that I've known for a while, or that I've hung out with before, or stuff like that. And so I asked quite a few people, but a lot of people already had teams and they didn't want to leave, which I respect that and I understand that. And I just wanted to send it to all my good buddies, even if they were on a team, just because I wanted them to know that they're my buddy. So who I do have on is Austin DeBusk. He was the first one to say yes. He was on FFMX with me almost a year ago now. And he doesn't really do much outdoors racing. He's more focused on Supercross. He is a pretty quick AM. He probably could go pro if he worked at it hard enough, but he doesn't really care for, like, he doesn't want to get burnt out in the game. He obviously likes the game, but he doesn't want to get burnt out. So yeah, I'm hoping he will do well in the amateur series this year, in one of the 250 Coast. So yeah, he's number 144, Austin DeBusk. He was the first guy that I recruited, and he's probably the one that I knew longer than anyone else on this list. I've known him for a few years now. So the second guy that I recruited, and just using the word recruited kind of makes me laugh a little bit, but it was Quentin Deese, who is one of Austin DeBusk's really good friends. And so that's how I met Quentin, was through Austin. And so I got both of them on here together. And Quentin is extremely fast. He's national number 53, and he didn't even race any of the outdoors. I don't think, maybe one or two motos. But he is going to be doing, he's going to start the series off riding the 450 Pro, and then if he's doing really well in 450 Pro, he might just stay in it, but if not, he's going to swap over to 250 East, and hopefully he can get some race wins. He's definitely my hope for getting the team some attention. So Quentin Dees, number 53, or 139 is his 3-digit number. So he was the second guy that I added. The third guy that I added was Nick Gunzig. Gunzig Productions, you might know him, his YouTube channel. He's also a good buddy. I know him from Reflex, and played Reflex with him back, like, it's been a while now, back in like 2015, almost 2 years. So yeah, I brought him on here. He had a team before, but that team kind of split up, so it worked out. He joined right into mine, number 211. He doesn't do much racing, RF side of things. He might try to do some, I'm not 100% sure. Gaming is not his #1 priority in life, so I'm not quite sure what his plans are. Like I said, I just added buddies to the team, just mainly to hang out, and if they wanted to run a cool setup, then they could by being on my team. So that's why I added people. I didn't add them based on speed. So yeah, that's Nick Kunzig. He was the third person I added. And then the last person on the team, just 5 guys on the roster, is Seb Galea, which I already told you about. He is, he's the one, he's Seb Media, the guy whose logo is on my bike and gear. Oh, dang it, stupid broom. But yeah, he is Australian, I'm 99% sure. If not, I'm sorry, Seb. But, so yeah, he doesn't do much racing because he's either at work or sleeping during RF and EMF times. So it just really does not work out for him. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but he's just a fun guy to hang around with and nice to have on the team for good-looking setups or good-looking screenshots. And so yeah, that is my team roster for 2017. So yeah, now I'm going to talk about my goals maybe a little bit. I already kind of did, but I feel that I have the speed definitely to be in every main event, but it's just a matter of being consistent that I'm not 100% sure on. It's just a matter of being consistent in the heat races and semis and getting a transfer spot and not having to deal with the LCQ, because I really don't want to. So yeah, as long as I don't have to deal with the LCQ, I'll be okay. And so mainly it's going to be starts and just being smart the first couple laps, and I should be good. I'm definitely not one of the fastest guys out there, but I feel like through consistency I can contend for maybe top 10s by the end of the season. Because last year in 450 Pro Motocross, I started off just hoping to score points, but as I raced more, I realized that if I stayed off the ground, I could probably get close to a top 10 just by not crashing. And my best finish in motocross was a third. I was a third in a moto, Budds Creek Moto 1. I ended up finishing 8th in Moto 2 and got 5th overall. So, and what I did that race is I just got a really good start. I started in second behind Mullins and stayed in second for the first 10 minutes. And then Root passed me, and then I stayed in third the rest of the race and only crashed once the entire race. Only got 1 legs off. So yeah, that really taught me just stay on 2 wheels and I should be good, as I cannot seem to get a single clean lap on this track and it's driving me insane. So yeah, I've just kind of been talking a little bit, but yeah, just kind of me rambling, talking about my plans for the upcoming season is this video. And one last thing is before I leave, if anyone else is still listening, I'm actually leaving on vacation, leaving on Christmas Day. So the 25th of January, I'm leaving and going to be gone for quite a while, going out west on vacation, going out to Oregon and California. So I am pre-recording a lot of videos to hopefully still have content out for you guys. It's only going to be uploaded maybe every couple days or so, kind of like it has been lately. But I do have a few videos pre-recorded and ready to go, so hopefully I'll still be able to entertain you guys. I'm not even entirely sure of when I'm coming back, but I'm pretty sure it's not till after the new year. I think so. And I am on winter break right now from school, which makes it nice. So no school for a while, just finished up finals, and I am stoked that I'm done with my last ever semester final, or like midterm, I guess is what they're called, because it's midway through the year, and so I'm actually over halfway through my senior year. It's kind of crazy to think about it. Oh dang. So I'm gonna go ahead and call the video there, guys. If you're listened all the way to the end, then thank you very much for watching the video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe for more videos. So talk to you guys in the next one.